Attention business owners. Have you ever thought about buying your own commercial real estate? This is essentially what we call being an owner user. You go from being a tenant to being a landlord, and you use your own business to fill the commercial building that you bought. This is an awesome strategy that business owners have been doing for a very long time, and it has a lot of great benefits. The previous video talked about those benefits at high level overview. There's obviously a lot more to it. In this video, we're going to talk about some instances where you maybe shouldn't buy a commercial building. Once again, my goal is to get information out there, and maybe this video helps you realize that you're a few years away from being in position to buy commercial real estate. We're going to start with reasons to not buy commercial real estate. First and foremost, you probably shouldn't buy commercial real estate if you have a new business. This might seem overly intuitive, but I do have business owners who are already tired of paying rent, and they say, hey, I'd like to buy something. I've only been in business for 9 months, but I'm feeling really good. Sales are going well. I'd like to buy something. I think that's admirable and that's awesome, but buying commercial real estate is really a long-term decision, and you want to be extremely confident in your business because your business is essentially the tenant. So I do not recommend buying commercial real estate if you're a new business owner. Secondly, you probably shouldn't buy commercial real estate if you're not planning to do what you're doing now at least 5 years from now. I'll also talk to people who are, let's say they're established CPAs, and they're basically saying, yeah, I'm planning to move out of state in 2 years, but I want to buy some commercial real estate now. If it were me, I would recommend against that unless you plan to be where you're at doing what you're doing for 5+ years. Buying commercial real estate does limit your flexibility compared to leasing. And if you're not positive you're going to be doing what you're doing 2 years from now, I'd recommend against it. Kind of going back on the original point of being a new business, you want to make sure that you have at least 2 years of stable, impressive numbers. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be amazing, Amazon level revenue, but you just want to make sure that you've been profitable for a few years and that your numbers are steady. What you don't want is one great year 2 years ago and then 1 year where you're completely down. Any lender is going to look at that and they're going to say, wow, these folks need to kind of stabilize a little bit. And the reality is, if you're in the process of stabilizing your business, you really should avoid buying commercial real estate. So someone that should buy commercial real estate is someone that it makes economic sense for. So, once you've gone through those first three things there, you want to think about lease versus own analysis, which we're going to talk about in another video. Essentially, does buying commercial real estate save you money? Or do the benefits outweigh the difference between owning and leasing? Are you in a market where prices even make sense to buy? That's another thing to consider. So firstly, you just want to make sure that, if you're buying, it makes economic sense, which a commercial real estate broker and some other professionals can help you decide that. Similar to what we alluded at earlier, you do not want to buy a commercial real estate building unless you are confident in your business for the next 5 years. Once again, if you're thinking about retiring, or if you're thinking about selling your business, or if you are not sure you're going to be doing what you're doing 5 years from now, I would not recommend buying a commercial real estate building. So once again, not trying to be negative, just wanted to sort of set the tone for if you're a business owner and things have been going well for at least a couple of years, you plan to be doing it for 5 more years, and it makes economic sense, commercial real estate can be an awesome wealth building tool that you should at least consider. So go ahead and move on to the next video. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Dave Carlson. I'm a commercial real estate broker. If you wouldn't mind hitting subscribe if you got value out of this video before checking out the next one. Commercial Real Estate Explained is a channel to help business owners make informed commercial real estate decisions. So make sure to hit subscribe and enjoy the next video.